Hey, I'm the Amateur Logician from amateurlogician.com. Hope you're doing well. And I want to give an update and also a big thank you to all of the viewers out there, all the subscribers to this YouTube channel, and those who have also subscribed to my newsletter, even though I know I haven't updated that or sent out a newsletter in a long time. But I'm going to try to correct that and send out newsletters semi-regularly. But in any case, there are two things I want to do here. I want to give an update and, even more importantly, just a big thank you. Again, thank you to those who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, to my newsletter, and also especially to all those who have sent me a message, a private message of encouragement, or just thanking me for the content, or saying that they have benefited from my YouTube channel or my website. I really appreciate that. That's a big motivation and incentive for me to continue doing this when I can. So thank you. I really am appreciative and very grateful for your viewership and your readership. As far as what's ahead, let me tell you in a minute. But of course, as you may know, we have finished a month ago the series on the Soups and Hill textbook, first course in mathematical logic. We've gone through the entire textbook. We've gone through every single section. We've done many exercises from this textbook. I've also created a number of so-called bonus videos because for whatever reason, the author decided to go very light on predicate logic. I think that's a big mistake, so I included a lot of bonus videos. And if you want to learn symbolic logic, I think that might be a good series to help you, because if you learn by examples, I have a ton of examples. So I work through, I actually don't know, probably over 100 exercises. It's got to be about 100 exercises or more. But in any case, that series is done, and there's a playlist based on this textbook with the so-called bonus videos. But what's ahead? One thing for sure I want to do, and I am in the process of doing it, but it's a very slow process because of time constraints and so forth, is to create an entire series on traditional verbal style logic. That's a big goal. On my website already, I have a tutorial, although there's always stuff I can add and probably edit and fix up a little bit more. But I want to create a video series on traditional verbal style logic, because at the end of the day, I think that's the more important logic to learn versus the symbolic logic, even though the symbolic logic is really cool and important. But also, I'm going to upload another video very soon on an introduction to economic reasoning by Dr. David Gordon. I really love this book. This is a book that builds economic theory from the bottom up using the deductive method. And I think a lot of people will enjoy that, especially if you're interested in logic and applying logic. So this is a really cool book. The first chapter is on logic, and it introduces you to the basics of deduction. And I might create an entire series based on this textbook if there is demand for it and interest. So we'll see. But that's a very real possibility. Also, one thing I am going to do, because I've already started to do this, I've created a couple of videos already on René Descartes and on meditations on first philosophy. He launched, so to speak, modern philosophy. Even if you think his arguments are unsound or weak, he's a really interesting philosopher, and his thought experiments are quite interesting, I think. So we're going to do a detailed, in-depth look at this, and we're going to think about logic, we're going to think about metaphysics/ontology and epistemology. So you might enjoy that. I've already created a couple of videos, so I will upload them in the upcoming weeks. And also, I have a bunch of videos that I've made on and off based on Socratic Logic by Peter Kreeft. So if you want a contemporary book on traditional verbal style logic, this is my recommendation. There are others out there, but for a contemporary book, this is probably the best one out there. At least I think so. And I'm going to try to continue to make a few more videos based on this outstanding text. Now, if you have comments, suggestions, questions, leave a comment below. I would appreciate that, and I'll try to get back to you. But also understand with time constraints, sometimes it's difficult, but I'm going to try to post regularly, even if I have slowed down some of my YouTube material. But my biggest thing I want to say is to thank you for your viewership and your support. Thank you, all of you subscribers to the YouTube channel and or newsletter. I'm very grateful for your viewership and readership. Thank you.